Yo, 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 yo. Yo, 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 yo. Yo, yo, yo. Hey, yo, 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 yo. Let's see. This thing. And I think that's on. I think it's on. Does that pop up? Yes, it does. Cool. All right, cool. Good to go. All right. So I have a message on. I think that's me. That's me saying yo, yo, yo. Okay. What's up, everybody? Welcome back. This is day 11. We are making some progress here. Making some progress. Yesterday was a great day. Hopefully today can be even better as we make progress on Davinci Resolve Fusion. And so for today, we're going to be going through chapter 74, which is using modifiers, expressions, and custom controls. It's only like 10 pages, but I think probably this is what we're going to go through for today. Just this section here. And then some things I wanted to note was just from yesterday to today, I watched a bunch of Fusion tutorials, and they were about compositing, motion graphics, text animations, trying to study even when the stream's off and get better as quick as possible. And then the things that I want to go over today are, in addition to this section, I want to go over trying to make this BRB screen look good. So just messing with nodes and trying to make gradients and messing around with a duplicate node, keyframe, invert mode, just trying to make cool stuff. Some stream overlay, some stream elements. But without further ado, let's hop right into this. Also, I was thinking about for today if we were going to go back into the project file from yesterday. I think so. I think we should launch back into this one. Start back here. And maybe at the end we'll be able to combine them all together. Because I just love the idea of like BRB. So good. So let's see. So we got chapter 74. Let's start with this. Yeah. Okay. So chapter 74, using modifiers and custom controls. Some of the most powerful aspects of Fusion are the different ways it allows you to go beyond the standard tools delivered with the application. So this chapter provides an introduction to a variety of advanced features, including modifiers, expressions, and scripting We kind of went over some of this stuff yesterday. And which can help you extend the functionality and better integrate Fusion into your studio. So the main sections are the context menu for parameters in the inspector, and then using modifiers. Oops. Performing calculations in parameter fields, using simple expressions, customizing user controls, and Fusion script. Ooh. All right, get into it. So the context menu for parameters in the inspector. Most of the features in this chapter are accessed via a context menu that appears when you right-click most parameters in the inspector. Different context menus are available based on where in the inspector you right-click. Specifically, right-clicking over parameter names or sliders displays a feature-rich context menu that can add animation, expression fields, modifiers to extend functionality, as well as publishing and linking capabilities, allowing you to adjust multiple controls simultaneously. Oh, that's another thing I was watching on the tutorials that I want to try today, which was instancing. So using modifiers. Parameters can be controlled with modifiers, which are extensions to a node's toolset. Many modifiers can automatically create animation that would be difficult to achieve manually. Modifiers can be as simple as keyframe animation or linking the parameters to other nodes, or modifiers can be as complex as expressions, procedural functions, external data, third-party plugins, or fuses. I don't know what a fuse is. And then adding the right modifier for the job. So which modifiers are available depends on the type of parameter you're right-clicking over. Numeric values, text, polylines, gradients, and points each have different sets of modifiers that will work with them. So the modify with menu is filtered based on each parameter. And adding modifiers to individual parameters. So you can add modifiers to a parameter using the inspector's context menu or by right-clicking the on-screen control for a parameter in the viewer. Let's do that in a sec. Either way, a dynamic list of modifiers that are appropriate for the selected parameters is displayed. For instance, a perturb modifier can be added to any slider to auto-animate the parameter by randomly wiggling the value, just like the wiggle command in After Effects. And then once the modifier is added, controls are displayed in the Modifiers tab to adjust the speed and amplitude of the random animation. So let's do this. Let's add this one in. Let's say hello to the bee. There it is. There's our bee from yesterday. Okay, let's make a new node structure here though. Let's just do, actually let's do a background connected with a text. Like that. And the text is going to be the name of the channel. And the background I wanted to try gradient today. And let's not go too crazy with the colors, but make something cool. Like a blue. Hey, what's up, Michael? What's up? How's it going? It's good, it's good. I was watching a bunch of tutorials yesterday and today about like, yeah, you did too? I did too. That's what I was doing today. I was just like, I was watching some tutorials and trying to pick up some tricks here and there and see like how the pros like kind of structure their node trees. Just trying to pick things up. I feel like we're at the point where it's like doable to just pick things up on the fly. But that's what I'm trying to do right now is like make some motion graphics and mess with some text and yeah, see if we can make some cool BRB screens. I'm in the same comp as yesterday with the B, and so I do want to combine them. But for now, this is kind of a new thing. A new node tree over here. And let's see, so some of the cool stuff I saw people doing were, I wanted to try some things with text. Let's see. I like, I do like this one. Not very common. Although I don't have the italic version of this, I think. I don't know why the italic version's not in. I like this italic. I think it's cool. But it's not here. We might need another text. Prima. Got any cool texts? Calibri. I do like Calibri, but I don't think for a font face for the name of the channel. That one's kind of cool. Okay, let's just pick one. Okay, this is cool. But actually, the thing I saw the person doing was with shading the, let's see, enable the outline, thickness. Also, this thing is way too small. Let's make this larger. And then we got shading, red outline. Let's make it blue. And then okay, let's change this from this dark blue to a lighter blue so we can see what we're doing. All right, so here we go. Lighter blue. Might just need like a white. I'm probably just gonna end up with a white here. We might make it glow. We'll see. And then let's see. What does the shadow look like? That looks kind of pretty good. And we can just do some basic text things here, like line spacing. Nope, tracking. Just a little bit. And you know what? We're trying to make a BRB, right? BRB. And okay, and then what were the motion graphics? The video I saw, the cool thing he did, I feel like he added a mask here. Oh, this mask is like, make it like there. And then if we just move that down, it can pop up. Wait, oh, wrong thing. Okay, so then it animates up. So this is basically recreating the thing I saw by that one dude. I should give people credit. I'm just gonna, but whatever. So let's see, the size, we're gonna make it at 0. Make it a little larger. I think like a little bit like that. And then at like 15, half a second. Or at 30 after a second. I feel like this might be too long. It's gonna be here. And I gotta make this a little larger. It's gonna be here. And then it's gonna come down and like kind of click in. Like, okay. And I think we've got, what happened to our, what? Do I not have a keyframe here? Oh, I wasn't keyframing the position. Whoops. Here. Here. Okay. So here, it's gotta be down here. And then once it gets to here, it's gotta be at right in the center. Yep. And then it's gonna click in. So yeah, way too slow. Way too slow. And then it gets larger. Why does it get larger? Why is it growing? Oh, I had, okay, there we go. Okay, and then we can go in the keyframe section here. And we turn only selected thing. Yes. And then we got this. We got our keyframes here. We're modifying the path. We can zoom into this, or we could have done this, I guess. No. We could just zoom in right here. And then select these. It's gonna be a lot quicker. That's still too slow. Let's make it half a second, I guess. Okay. And then we need to go into the spline and same deal, just show the selected thing. Yes. Yes. Let's see what that looks like. Move this over. I want it to kind of like pause. I want it to be like maybe let's see what that looks like. Yeah. Yes, that's pretty cool. We just do the size here, turn that off and that, and then we can zoom in. Yeah. And we're going to do the same thing with this. So it's more like action-y. So anyways, it's going to go. Yeah, that's cool. And then we can turn on motion blur. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm thinking. That's gonna have its own challenges. I was thinking about this actually today. I think, okay. We're not gonna go straight into this, but I think maybe if I explain the idea is that for all of this, we've got this B, right? Well, the main thing was that we had to just set the center point for the wings to here and have those kind of like waving, and that's it pretty much. And then the whole thing can be animated with in a group all together. And that's basically all we need. Not gonna be too hard. But let's get back to that in a sec. Using modifiers. Oh, that's actually what I originally was trying to play around with. We have this text here, and we can try to put on the Do we need to transform to do that modifier? If we do this and then modify with perturb, yeah, that's right. I mean, it's crazy right now, but if we start at 0.5, 0.5, does that do it? Yes. I mean, that's a ridiculous perturb. We just turn this way down, right? And start it at 0.5 again. Or turn down the strength. Yeah, okay. That's kind of what I'm going for. Just something real subtle. Okay. Yeah, that's the perturb. Starting to add those little, the little sprinkles of effects to make it look nice. And then we've got, so the modifiers you can modify with perturb, and then you go into the modifiers space tab, modifiers tab, and then you can edit those settings. And that can be applied to individual parameters. So you add modifiers to a parameter using the inspector's context menu, or by right-clicking the on-screen control for a parameter in the viewer. Either way, a dynamic list of modifiers that are appropriate for the selected parameter is displayed. For instance, a perturb modifier can be added to any slider to auto-animate the parameter by randomly wiggling the value. And then once the modifier is added, controls are displayed in the modifiers tab to adjust the speed and amplitude of the random animation. So perturb and shake, they sound like they're the same. Maybe we should check that out. How about if we make another? Yeah, and then let's modify with shake. What is the difference? Wait, let's go into the modifier. Actually, we could pin this. We just have to keep it straight. So shake, this one is shake. And so shake is the thing that's up right now. What is shake? What? Reseed. What? I'm a little confused by shake. Like what is this? Oh, maybe. No, I'm just. I don't know. But that was shake. Intro to shake. That was great. Moving on. We've got. Actually, yeah, let's take another look real quick. You can do modify with. Right click, modify. Shake is great. Yeah, that was great. But let's see. This is just different. I just want to see this. We've got expression, key stretcher, offset position, perturb, shake, tracker position, tracker steady position, tracker unsteady position, vector result, and then we saw XY path yesterday. Okay. All right. And you know what? Maybe this color should be color of the text maybe should be, this is gonna look like a bee when it's this color. We're really committing to the whole bee thing, aren't we? So moving on here, we've got a modifier's controls are displayed in the modifiers tab of the inspector. When a selected node it has a modifier applied, the modifiers tab will become highlighted as an indication, and then the tab remains grayed out if no modifier is applied. Right. That's the modifier tab with 2 modifiers applied. And then modifiers appear with header bars and header controls, just like the tools for nodes. A modifier's title bar can be dragged into a viewer to see its output. Combining modifiers and keyframes. Modifiers that auto-animate parameters like perturb and shake can be combined with keyframes to create more natural, organic-looking animations. For instance, you can create the general motion path for an element by keyframing the center X, Y, and Y parameters, and then apply a modifier to the same parameters to create a secondary wiggling motion. And then to combine a keyframed motion path with a perturb modifier, add a transform to an image like a butterfly or a spaceship. This only works with images of butterflies and spaceships though. And then you have to select the transform node in the node editor. Yeah, so same deal as we were going over yesterday, right? You just add a transform node and then do this effect on top. And then in the inspector, click the keyframe button to the right of the center X and Y parameters. Position the butterfly or spaceship image where you want the start of the animation to begin, and then continue to move the playhead in the render range and reposition the image until you create a figure 8 motion path. And then right click over the center X label in the inspector and choose modify with perturb. Click the modifiers tab at the top of the inspector and adjust random wiggling motion by setting the strength, wobble, and speed parameter. So yeah, you can, again, that's kind of how this works, is you can have start here, that looks kind of cool. If we have, just for the examples, you can, all it's saying is you can do that. You can, let's see, if I have this repeating, it looks stupid though. Okay, ping pong. Wait, that's not ping pong. That one's ping pong. Ping pong. Ping pong. That's it. And now you have secondary. First animation is this ping pong, and then secondary animation would be the wiggle that we put on before, and then that looks dumb. Meh. Actually, wait. Could we make this? Could this look cool? Maybe. Maybe. Oh, there's also a little tip. What was it? What is it? Casey Ferris told me a little tip. What was it? To hide this screen at the bottom for more space. I was like, ooh. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Yes. More real estate. We can move this back, select it, and just move it back to as soon as it hits down. I'm all about the real estate. Once it comes in and then go poof, once it slams down. Slam. We'll move this to the 20 keyframe. And this one, oh wait, this is a locked thing, isn't it? XY. It's got the, now it's starting to look like a bumblebee buzzing. But how do I move it down? It's going too much. I think it's locked. Wait. All we have to do... It is locked. Wait. What? Oh. Just, I guess, move this down from here? Little micro jitter. Bzzz. Oh, it's got to be even smaller, right? It's got to be faster and smaller. Like an excited bumblebee. Too much. It's got to be even smaller. 0.01. Alright, whatever. What's it gonna look like if we turn on motion blur? Motion blur. Where's motion blur? Huh? Huh? Settings. Motion blur. Yeet. Yeet. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. To combine a keyframe motion path. Oh yeah, with the perturb. So we just demonstrated that. That's how you do it. They recommended doing it with a butterfly or a spaceship, but we used a bee. We just used text actually. So yeah. So publishing a parameter. To publish, the publish modifier makes the value of the parameter available so that other parameters can connect to it. This allows you to simultaneously use one slider to adjust other parameters on the same or different nodes. For instance, publishing a motion path allows you to connect multiple objects to the same path. And to publish, that's what we did yesterday that we were like, what? And it blew up our brains, but since then, it's settled. It's been a day, and it all makes sense. All crystal clear. It's not, but I watched a video and I watched somebody do it, and I was like, okay, all right, I think I'm starting to get it. It's been absorbed. Not yet, but I feel like I watched somebody else do it, and I was like, yeah, okay, I see you. I see it. I think that's really an important thing that an important concept that we'll keep trying to bring back up. So once a parameter is published, you can right-click another parameter and choose Connect to. Actually, this is explaining it. Again, once a parameter is published, you publish it, and then you can right-click another parameter and choose Connect to, and connect it to the published parameter name from the context menu. The two values are then linked, and changing the parameter value of one in the modifier tab changes the other. They're connected. And then using the pick whip between two parameters provides similar linking behavior with more flexibility. Pick whipping between parameters is covered later in this chapter. Oh boy. Connecting multiple parameters to one modifier. So a single modifier or published parameter can be applied to multiple parameters so they all act as one. This is handled through the Connect to submenu. As with modifier assignment, the list is filtered to show only options that are suitable for the parameter you've right-clicked on. Oh, that's kind of cool to know. And then when you do this, the connection is bi-directional, both ways. Editing either parameter will cause the other parameter to change. And then, yes, so we went over that yesterday, or yeah. words. Adding and inserting multiple modifiers. Modifiers can be connected to each other and branched, just like nodes in the node editor. For example, the calculation modifier outputs a number but has two number parameters, both of which can have modifiers added to them. If you want to insert a modifier between the existing modifier and the modified parameter, use the Insert submenu of the Parameters context menu. To do the insert, all right, I'm gonna have to. All right, available modifiers in Fusion. We've got the anim curves, which adds an animation curves modifier that allows you to dynamically adjust the timing, scaling, and acceleration of an animation. We've got the Bezier Bezier spline, which adds a Bezier spline to the spline editor for animating the selected parameter. And then we've got B-spline, which adds a B-spline to the spline editor for animating the selected parameter. And then we've got calculation, which creates an indirect link that includes a mathematical expression between two parameters. Oh geez, there's a lot more here. And we've got, okay, I want to try something real quick. Now taking a quick moment break to play around with this a little more. So we've got this thing. And what I'm trying to think of is I want to do the duplicate. I want to try this. Put that in there. And I guess let's start with 2 copies. Oops. Oh, a time offset. Actually, this could be cool. I think we want this really, really, really low. And this is gonna, it should? No, can't really see that. I thought maybe it would like do a really kind of real subtle, cool looking effect. Size? No, let's turn off. Oh. Oh, this is gonna look cool. Hold up. It's gonna look like a bumblebee. What am I doing? So let's see. It starts, it goes here, then it lands at frame 20. And then it starts buzzing. So I think at like right here, it'll be cool if we add like a little like something, like it's like I don't know what to call this, but it's like a little offset like that. And then we want it to go back. So I'm just animating this. And animating. So it looks like a bumblebee. I think this will look right. It'll look cool. So let's just think of the timing. Once I go into the spline, it's gonna look cool. But like for the timing, it's like, and then it would come up again, like right here again, just the other way. Like that. Back to 0. Okay, let's just start with this, with two of those things. We go to keyframes. No, not keyframes. Spline editor is still there. And this doesn't need to be down. So here, I think it's just make that like that. This one flat. This one flat. this one. What am I trying to do? I guess just think that will look, yeah. I don't know, like a jittering bee, you know? I'm trying to have this motivated as a bee. Like if this was a bee, you know? Yeah. I kind of like this. It's pretty sweet. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of like something's happening. We're doing something here. We've got the chord transform position. Where were we? Okay, so adding and inserting multiple modifiers. So you can add, these are the available modifiers in Fusion, which are all these. Oops. And then next there's the chord transform position, which calculates the current 3D position of a given object even after multiple 3D transforms have repositioned the object through the node tree hierarchy. I feel like this is a utility thing. I don't know what it's for yet still. Calculates the current 3D position of a given object even after multiple 3D transforms have repositioned. Oh, so if you have a bunch of 3D transforms and you can't really figure out where your thing is, your object is in 3D space, you can use this to kind of have it calculate the whole thing, where it is, which could be useful. And then you've got the cubic spline, which adds a cubic spline to the spline editor for animating the selected parameter. Okay, and then you've got expression, which is one that I think it's used a lot. So it allows you to add a variable or a mathematical calculation to a parameter rather than a straight numeric value. Let me reread that. I wasn't listening to myself there. Expression allows you to add a variable or a mathematical calculation to a parameter rather than a straight numeric value. The expression modifier provides controls in the modifiers tab, giving you more room and parameters than the simple expression. Okay. And then you can do from image. This modifier takes color samples of an image along a user definable line and creates a gradient for those samples. Gradient color modifier creates a customized gradient and maps it into a specified time range to animate a value. Key stretcher, use the key stretcher in the Fusion title template when trimming the template in the edit page or the cut page timeline. Oh, key stretcher. So that is a, wait, I forget, what's the hotkey to switch panels? Switch, I think it was like F. I'm scared to press F4. F3? Or is it just F3? I made the thing go away, but now I don't know how to get to the other pages. Primary display. We want show panels. Shift. Oh, shift. Shift. There we go. This is the cut page. So shift 4 is the edit page. And time. What was it? Time. Resolve. Oh. Shift. Wait. Okay, what was it? It's called the key stretcher. Key stretcher. So So used to stretch the keyframes in a Fusion title template when trimming the template in the edit page. Or cut page timeline. Do you ever use the cut page? I feel like maybe I'm just so curious. I think I should go back in the manual and check how the cut page is supposed to be used, because I feel like nobody uses the cut page. Nobody likes the cut page. You tried it once in my life, never again. I tried the cut page once, never again. It's not for me. I don't do the cut page. MIDI extractor modifies the value of parameter used using the value stored in a MIDI file. Oh, that's a cool one. I have a MIDI device here. I'd like to set that up. It could be good for cutting a clip, I guess, but you have to get used to using it. Yeah. Yeah, I believe it. Yeah. There's probably a reason for it. Davinci Resolve, Blackmagic, they know what they're doing, right? There's probably a reason for it. Might have to go back and check it out in the manual, or maybe I'll just watch that on YouTube. Try to figure that out. We've got so again, MIDI extractor, that one's cool. That can be cool. Natural cubic spline, that adds a natural cubic spline to the spline editor for animating the selected thing, parameter. There's the offset, angle, distance, position. The 3 offset modifiers are used to create variances or offsets between 2 positional values. For instance, when this modifier is added to a size parameter, you can change the size of an object using the distance between the 2 on-screen controls, position and offset. Offset, okay. Okay. All right. So I guess that means you can make stuff that's like dependent on other things. That's how you do it. You could set up the offset. So if it's like 1/2 for the size, it always, if one thing is sized to a certain thing, it will stay proportional, I guess. The 3 offset modifiers are used to create variances or offsets between 2 position. So that's positional values. For instance, for angle, distance, or position. Well, that would work if you were in 3D space, but only distance, position, and angle, I guess. So for instance, when this modifier is added to a size parameter, you can change the size of an object using the distance between 2 on-screen controls, which is position and offset. I don't know. I feel like this is hard to read, but it might make sense in application if it was like I don't know. So path, that's what we messed around with yesterday, which produces 2 splines to control the animation of an object. An on-screen motion path, which is spatial, and a time spline visible to the spline editor, which is temporal. And then perturb, which we just played around with. We got the little jitter in there. Actually, it is called jitter, isn't it? There's a jitter here. Oh, no. Jitter is on the duplicate. The duplicate section. So maybe we didn't need to add the perturb to transform, and we could have just made a duplicate and added jitter. Maybe. Different avenues to the same result or whatever. We've got the path, perturb, probe. Auto animates a parameter by sampling the color or luminosity of a specific pixel or rectangular region of an image. Okay. Publish. That's what we saw yesterday. You have to publish it so that other things can see it. The first step in linking to non-animated parameters is to use the publish modifier to publish a parameter. That allows other parameters to use the connect to submenu and link to the publish parameter. Ooh, I tried probe for adding ambient light to fire. Didn't go as planned. Sounds about right, but this sounds interesting. We're still in like the theory realm of stuff. I'll just pretend like it went amazing and you nailed it on the first try. Good job. Even though that's, yeah. So we got resolve parameter. It was great, yeah. It was wonderful. Everything went perfectly and it was so easy. Wish I saved it. So we've got the resolve parameter, which is another thing, which allows you to modify the duration of a Fusion transition template from the edit page timeline. The resolve parameter modifier is applied to any animated parameter instead of keyframing the transition. Maybe it's another thing for the edit page. Then we've got the shake, which is, oh, here. Shake is similar to perturb, but shake generates smoothly varying random animation for a given parameter. Smoothly varying. It's a tough word to say. Varying random animation for a given parameter. So it's just like perturb, but softer, I guess. More smooth. Less options, I guess. We got the track, which attaches a single point tracker to the selected parameter. The tracker can then track an object on screen to animate the parameter. Is this like regular old track? Like a regular old tracker. This is quicker and more direct than using the normal tracker node. However, it offers less flexibility since the resulting tracker is only a single point and can only be used for the selected parameter. That's interesting. We haven't done any tracking yet, which I think we will at some point do tracking, because that's like fundamental for VFX and whole Fusion section, and for making cool stuff. Yeah, it is satisfying. I wanna do tracking. We don't need it yet. Right now we're kind of doing some motion graphics, but soon. And then we've got, I mean, in the next section of the manual, we'll go into like fine detail about tracking and all the different nodes. But the vector result, which is similar to the offset modifier, the vector result is used to offset position parameters using origin, distance, and angle controls to create a vector. This vector can then be used to adjust any other parameter. Huh? Isn't that exactly the same as offset? Okay, whatever. And then XY path produces an X and Y spline in the spline editor to animate the position of an object. Yeah, that's what we also used yesterday, because it literally can make a spline. So you can have a motion path that is like unique rather than just going X or X, Y, or XY. And then for more information on all modifiers available in Fusion, see Chapter 122, Modifiers, in the Davinci Resolve manual. Actually, I kind of want to, I want to save where we are right here and take a peek over here. This is MIDI extractor. Ooh. But where are we in the how do I see like the pages? Here we go. Wait. The chapters? Oh. What? How do I see the chapters? Chapters. Is this part of the... Oh, come on. We should have just stayed in the other thing. Oh, here we go. Oh. I think it's supposed to be content. It's supposed to be broken into chapters here, or is it here? Oh, okay, whatever. Gotta figure that out. I'll figure that out off screen. Okay, whatever. Going back. I wanted to see that kind of section if we're going to cover that. So this is the performing calculations in parameter fields. You can enter simple mathematical equations directly in a... Actually, let's take a pause. I still want to do the... I want to make an instance. Do I need an instance? No, I don't know why. I don't need an instance. I think I want another duplicate though. Duplicate. Just add another duplicate. And I want to have this... I want to have just like you over here. No. Huh? Oh, because I'm not... There we go. There, yeah. One here. And... I don't know what I'm doing here. One here, wait. Here. I'm just kind of playing around here. I don't know what I was thinking. Let's see. If we do it... Okay, I'm literally just kind of playing around with the duplicate node at this point. I want to move this up. Have this go in the opposite direction. Yeah, and put this on screen. Oh man, wait, now it's getting all crazy. Oh, let's see if, okay. This makes me want to try some duplicate effects. What I was trying to do was, oh, I think now I can do an instance. Or I can make two of these. This. And like this. And then merge these. Oops. No. Maybe. Yes. And then for this, there we go. There we go. Okay. We're gonna make a B out of the BRB. Or whatever. I don't know. But that is what I was trying to do was mirror this effect. That is what I was trying to do. I don't know at this point like what this is. But I was just technically trying to do that. And I want to try playing around for a sec with some shapes. But if we do have shape S, right? S star. Let's get some S stars in here. And this needs to be S rendered. Like that. So we got a S star, and we've got and then we got oh yeah. So bring this. The size is still too big. We got width, height, offset. I want to make it smaller. Or is it in the style? No. Okay, whatever. Okay, that looks like a normal star. And then so if we got an S render, do we put this duplicate here? Duplicate. Oh, it's got to be an S duplicate. Now we're doing a new stuff with S's. Shapes. Does S duplicate need to be here? Like that? No. Okay. Yeah. No. Let's just start with 2 or 5. Axis mode. I want to have this duplicate though, like start in the middle. How do I do that? I just kind of did something over here. I don't know if that's like what you have to do though. It would make sense if you could just have it. There's 5, it would like go out from the middle. Maybe not. Maybe I need to and do that. So let's see. If I just make 2, yeah. I'll make 2 there. We got a duplicate, and then we've got, I can just duplicate it again into a, does it have to be a S merge? S merge, it is. Merge, merge. This one is just the same thing, but negative 0.19. Yeah. Oh. This could be, here, look, check this out. This could be copy, and then we do, this is going to be the instance, paste instance, right? And now we de-instance this, but only this. And so if we, okay, that's going into the wrong thing. Why isn't this showing? Oh. What? Oh, it's -9, -19. Or -0.19. Oh, there we go. Okay, that was silly. Aha, okay, okay. Okay. We've gotten this far. Now, duplicate, duplicate this. Duplicate. And we can rotate it like that. Yeah. No. Oh, because it needs a render? Oh, maybe because this is like 3D that it's XY. Huh? Oh, is that why? There. Rotate, rotate, yeah, whoa. That is not what I was expecting to happen. So maybe absolute. Whoa. Huh. That isn't quite what I had, what I was expecting. Is it? What was I expecting? No, I guess that's what it is, right? I'm trying to see it, hoping to have it like go in different directions. But why? Why would it? Let's see, maybe just make this a little smaller. So we have a little more space. And 5 points. And the distance, we could kind of bring it in. Straighten that out. Yeah, and if we just bring this in. Okay, I don't really know what I'm doing here. So but playing around with the shapes and duplicates, and then we did tie it with it as an instance here. So these are all linked. If we do things here, wait, that's kind of cool because they're linked. That's kind of trippy. Wait, you know what? Let's put this at 180. No, 270. Yes. Let's make it 3. Then we could kind of play with this. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing, but things are happening. Kind of looks cool. We're making it, but can we control it? I think not. Anyways, all right. I'm gonna go take a 5-minute break though, before we go too deep. So we go BRB. we back after a much needed 5-minute break. Back and refreshed. And I want to change the name of the title of this stream on Twitch real quick. How do I do that? Stream info, day 11. I feel like this stream is starting to formulate into a proper format. We still need to figure out how to export videos. I can start posting this around and getting more people in here. I'm really having a fun time with this. I was just thinking, like, now after 11 episodes, after 10 days, it's starting to make sense. Like yesterday, I felt like yesterday was a breakthrough. That we made this node tree over here. I was like that. That was a big moment. But remember at the beginning, right? We can't be falling in love with what we're making at this point, because really it's still just trying to figure out how to use these tools. Let's see, if we offset this, make it a little closer, maybe up the copies to 5, and then bring these. Oh my god, this looks like a bee. This looks like a bumblebee. Yeah, I'm having a great time with this. I'm so glad that glad that you're here, Michael. It's been super helpful. I was thinking about that. I was like, it was such a small thing yesterday about the color, like turning it to alpha, but I just know that I would have just stopped for the day right there, because I wouldn't have been able to find that it was the alpha was set wrong. So, so thanks as well. Thank you. This is looking like a bee here. If we have this whole thing bring this up. Yeah, I do think we're covering quite a lot. I think we are going at this pretty quick. Okay, so we basically have our B. We now have two things, or two main assets that we should combine, which is this B thing. I think at this point we could group it and then add a transform. We could name this, rename it to BRB. Okay, can't add those special characters, but that works. And then the transform. What? Wait, oh, it's not up. There we go. There we go. And so this now we can use this transform and have it sort of, oh, now we gotta have this follow a spline, don't we? Okay, we know how to do this. This is what we've been training to do. Okay. It's gonna go all the way here, and then it's gonna stop right in the middle like that, and it's gonna follow this spline. And so now we have this polygon. Did I just animate that? Did that just all animate? I think it did. That was a mistake. Okay, let's remake that. It's gonna come in and fly around like that. Like that. And then, oh, what is that a keyframe of? I don't know. I think it's just expose or whatever. So if we go to, we remove polygon line. Then we have this transform. Polygon line is, that's turned on. That was connected by default. Whenever you change this shape, it animates. Oh, okay. Okay, that's why it was coming up as a keyframe. Okay, so now it's not there, but we have this polyline that we want to publish, so it's now available. It's in the ether, and we want to have the we're just connecting this to the path. We say we make this a path, yeah, and then now we're here. We're turning off this path 7 displacement, and we're connecting the center to here it is. That's it. Oh, that was it. It was, right? Yeah, and then was it? Did I? Wait, what? Huh? I think it, we have the bee currently on the path, but the value for some reason is showing nothing. That doesn't look right because, what does it? Path, or is it here? Displacement? Yeah. Oh, it is. That worked. Wait, this is it. We just do this at the beginning and then at the end, or for however long we want. We'd have it here, and I already know that it's gonna look wonky because we had it like coming on, like appearing, so it's gonna be looping in a weird way, but we're getting there. And then the angle, there's another trick here that we have to do. We have to connect the angle with we have to connect the angle with align to, right? It's like actually it's just a modify with, was it path heading? Is that it? Is that it? Angle, modify with. I think it was one of these. It's just like offset angle. Yes. Oh. Bruh. That's it, isn't it? Nope, that's not it. Nope. Close. It's close. Offset angle. Is there anything else with angle? Path heading? Path heading? No, I already tried that. That's close. Connect to polygon. No. Modify with. Or do I have to like publish things? Maybe I have to publish the angle? Nah. Or is it line path? Path? What is path 7? Where did path 7 come from? I think that's something else. Or, oh wait, modify this with the path heading. What if you connect the angle to path head? Yeah, okay, so in here, right? Currently published 3. I think we want to actually remove that. And it's still connected, so that was something that was in there. Oh, so no. So it would be, I don't think it's in modifiers. We did just remove, I don't think it's that though. And I did remove something. But I do think it's in the settings here. We connect the angle to, it seems like it is path heading, offset angle. But then it doesn't stick to it. It doesn't change. Offset angle. Insert with offset angle. Ooh. Ah, damn, so close here. Path heading. Heading. Hmm. I don't know. Let's hit the books though. So performing calculations in parameter fields. You can enter simple mathematical equations directly in a number field to calculate a desired. You got it? Please tell me. Please. Please. You got the formula. Go to angle, connect to, and click whatever. Oh. Well, path setting. Ah. Oh. Once again. Michael to the rescue once again. Sweet. All right. Cool. Thank you. So that's another reason to maybe we want to start a new comp. Now let's try and get this. We've now got our B flying on the motion path. We can move. Let's move our keyframe even further away. We want this B to go even slower. That's still fast. And it's way too big still. Okay. And then, oh, and we can make the whole thing. I feel like basically always you want this stuff to be eased. When do you ever use a linear keyframe? It's gonna look like doo-doo. Here we go. This thing, what is this? Huh? Okay, there we go. All right. Just a basic, I think. No, that looks stupid. Looks dumb. Maybe this is one of those times. What's the hotkey for this? Linear, L, right? Or Control L? Yeah. Maybe just like a real subtle. Real subtle. It's too big also, so let's make it size way smaller. And then that's looking pretty good. We want to add another perturb to this. I think we just do another transform node. I'm trying to think if it's going to be like a optimization thing where you want to keep most of this stuff all together, or if it makes more sense to just have another transform. I think you want multiple transforms here. We have the perturb modifier. We don't want it this far off though. If we just like turn this all down. And then we want it to be faster though, actually, right? We want it to be like jittering like a bumblebee. It doesn't have the jitter though that I'm talking about. I think we want to have another one where it's just repeating left and right. So it's like jittering left and right on top of so much layers of jitter. This bumblebee is going to have so much energy. So it's just going to be left and right over and over, kind of like before. So we have center. I think we can just, let's see, 2 frames over. Just use our noggins here. It's going to be, okay, let's say 5.1. And then 2 frames over. Frame 4. Back to 5. And why is that in a straight line? Why doesn't that go back down? Oh. What? Oh. All right, either way, let's try the ping pong, or that's adding it, isn't it? But it's for the whole thing. Maybe I want this here. Yeah, there we go. I don't know if you can see it, but it's kind of subtle. But it's layers of jitter upon jitter. Or this would be wiggle. That would be wiggle. This would be path follow. And then this would be perturb. Or this would be jitter. Whatever. And then we don't want it just disappearing off the screen. We want it to persist. At this, once it gets to the end though, I kind of want it to like turn around and then hover. So we need more keyframes here, right? We have yeah, how do you do that? So how do you add Shift 4 to go to the edit page? Can I just click and drag, and does that work? Because really this clip should be 5 minutes long. But Shift 5 to get back there. And now we are there. We have more space. So that worked. I think also we could have gone in here. Whatever, that worked. Then jitter path follow. And we have 3 transforms here. I feel like I should be able to figure out how to have it just rotate, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to make another transform. And then at this point, once it gets to here, gets to here. All right, I feel like this is breaking some rules by what I'm doing. By now adding another transform down here. I feel like there's probably a smarter way, but whatever. YOLO, I guess. So we're gonna have it flip around. Flip around. There. So that's whatever. And then right when it flips around, it's going to start its kind of bob. So probably just 3 frames up to there. And then 3 more frames. Down to here. And then that can just loop again. I don't know why it's showing as straight up though. Why it doesn't go like that. Goes up and then it goes down, but it shows on the spline editor as just a straight line up. I'm kind of confused about that. Oh, because it's showing on from 0 to 1. I don't know. We could do some wonky stuff with this. Let's see what that looks like. Kind of looks like it's jumping. Boink, boink, boink. That's too much. I want to just have it like kind of bobbing. Oh, how'd we end up with that? Shift F flattens it. Oops. It's still way too fast, actually. Kind of want to make it like, is that the right amount? So here, oops, 173, then we go to 182. Let's just make this 10 frames. 183, and then this will be 193. And again, SLY, but whatever. Okay. Now it's gonna go wee. Okay, that looks like a bob, like a bee floating in air, kind of just happily chilling, bobbing around. Good enough for me. And then we got and this goes on for like 5 minutes, right? That's, or maybe it should switch. Like this will be, it'll be like one BRB animation, and then we might want to copy paste this and have the other one. Remember this guy, this feller from yesterday? Oh, we got that. Yeah, we got to animate this one next. Oh boy. Okay. So I know that today's chapters, I like how we're doing this animation where it's not, it's kind of connected. Not really. So let's get back to the book. It says, performing calculations in parameter fields. You can enter mathematical equations directly in a number field to calculate a desired value. For example, typing 2 plus 4 in most number fields will result in a value of 6. This can be helpful when you want a parameter to be the sum of two other parameters or fraction of the screen resolution. That's what I saw some guy do today. I was watching, he was talking about compositing, and he had to like bring in a very, it was like a camera's footage, which was it like a weird, let me formulate this. It was like he brought in footage and he had to resize the footage, and but it had to be proportional to the frame size. So in order to do that, he just was like, oh yeah, so I'll just take, this was shot with 6K footage, but we're bringing it into a 4K timeline. So you divide these to get the exact ratios that you need. I don't know if that made sense, but that was a good instance of basically simple math being calculated and for it being useful, like for size. Oh, good. Okay, cool. Actually, that's a common thing. Like it works like that in even Photoshop. You can type in numbers that way. You're just like one way is like divide by 2 to get straight to half. Simple, but easy to useful way to do that. Using simple expressions. So simple expressions are a special type. Oh, I've seen people do this with the equals within the thing, but I didn't know that was like a simple expression. Simple expressions are a special type of script that can be placed alongside the parameter it is controlling. So these are, oh, okay. So these are useful for setting simple calculations, building unidirectional parameter connections, or a combination of both. You add a simple expression by entering an equal sign directly in the number field of the parameter and then pressing return. I think you've probably seen this before, right? That's a simple expression. So an empty field will appear below the parameter, and a yellow indicator will appear to the left. The current value of the parameter will be entered into the number field, and then using simple expressions, you can enter a mathematical formula that drives the value of a parameter or even links to different parameters. This helps when you want to create an animation that is too difficult to or impossible to set up with keyframing. For instance, to create a pulsating object, you can use the sine wave. Oh, maybe that's what we want to use. I mean, that's what I was kind of showing or trying to replicate. You can use the sine and time functions on a size parameter. And then dividing the time function can slow down the pulsing, while multiplying it can increase the rate. Ah. Ooh. So inside the simple expression text box, you can enter one-line scripts in Lua with some Fusion-specific shorthand, and then some examples of simple expressions and their syntax include. Okay, so let's. Oh yeah, we had this thing going. What was this? Let's try and do a thing on this. The duplicate, yeah, okay, so let's try doing an equal sign, and then we're gonna add, no, there ain't no way, no, I don't know how time, okay, time times pi. You know what? I'm happy that worked. That works about as good as I was hoping it to work. So there's time, which is just goes by the keyframe. No, it goes by time. And so currently this project is at, I think this is I want to see, how do we bring back the thing from before that we turned off? Show page navigation, yeah. So yeah, this is a 30 FPS. So every 30 seconds is 1 second. So time is basically counting up per two things every frame, basically. And then we've got the merge one dot blend, which this returns the value of another input. Blend from another node, merge one. So this returns the value of another input. Blend from another node, merge one. I don't know what that means. Merge one, get value, blend time -5, time -5. This returns the value from another. Oh, we could just. I mean, if there's nothing there, though, it's not going to do anything, right? What about this one? I don't think, because we don't have any merges in this. We have this. No. So this one, the merge one, get value of blend and blend, comma, time -5. This returns the value from another input, but sampled at a different frame. In this case, 5 frames before the current one. Okay. Here we go. This is something that we want to try. Sine wave before 0. I think we could, this one will just work. Let's see what this does. Simple expression. Come on. Do something. Whoa. Too small. Plus time divided by 20. So instead of divided by 20, wait. So it's sine. Oh, so this one's going to be cool. Wait, but I think we have to... We don't need that, right? And that should do something? No. Divided by 2. Time, how about times 60? No. No, now it's just going faster. But I liked what it was before. Divided by 2 plus 0.5. So the issue is that this is too small. It's only going between point... What can we like do the whole thing times 60? And do I have to write the times button? I think I do. Times. Yeah. Now we're getting the right values. First 60. Z rotate. Oh, so we want this to go all the way up to 180. Okay. And then we want it to be slower. Is that gonna make it slower? Just keep doubling this and it goes a little slower. Ooh, that's kind of cool. It's like a pendulum. Just double this, make it even slower. Oh man, that's pretty cool. Yeah, this is cool. This is not something that you'd be able to keyframe. Let's get these closer. I've waited for so long. We're finally here. And it's delivering. Oh, but that one, but these, so. Huh, that's actually funny. Like, how do we get rid of the ones that aren't moving? Wait, there is a way to do this. Not these. It's this. How do we get rid of these? How do we... It's like we have to bypass this. But it's... But we need this in order to get the... For this to look cool. You know, it kind of looks stupid with these in the background, just chilling. Those are kind of ruining it now. But we need it for the effect. I think I'm overthinking this now. Huh. Those are the original. Yeah, how do we turn those off? It's these. This one. I think I'm overthinking this. But let's go back. Let's, because we got this kind of cool pendulum rotating type thing that all came from that, playing around with this expression here. And so here's another one. It's if. That might just mean if statement. If the merge one of blend.blend is equal to 0, 0, 1. This returns 0 if the blend value is 0 and returns 1 if it is not. The if function is a shorthand conditional statement. If then else. Okay, so I guess this is you would kind of use this as a building block for something else. That if the blend type is not, if it's not 0 blend, then it's going to return like binary, it's going to return a 1. And then if the input metadata color space ID is equal to sRGB 0, 1, same dealio, I think. This returns 0 if the image connected to the current node's input is tagged with the sRGB color space. When no other node name is supplied, the expression assumes the input is coming from the current node. It is equivalent to self.input. The input is most, but not all. The input is in most, but not all, Fusion nodes is the main image input shown in the node editor as an orange triangle. So images have members that you can read, such as depth, width, metadata, and so on. All right, I don't really know what, I didn't really get that, but whatever. There's a lot here. So point, text1, center, text1 center dot y minus 0.1. Unlike the previous examples, this returns a point, not a number. So a point inputs use two members, which are x and y, and in this example, the point returned is 1/10 of the image height below the text1's center. This can be useful for making unidirectional parameter links, like offsetting one text from another. This is useful for making unidirectional parameter links, like offsetting one text from another. Okay. Text1.center minus 0.0, comma, 0.1. This is similar to the previous expression. This simplest expression returns text instead of a number or point. I want to be honest, a lot of these are not making any sense. I mean, I'm not like reading this and being like, oh yeah, okay, I see how that could go together with this. But hopefully this is one of those things where we're going to sleep on it, and tomorrow morning we're going to wake up and everything is going to be so crystal clear, and we're going to know how to perfectly apply all of these things. That's how it works. That's how sleep works. Text, color space, merge one, background.metaspace, metadata, color space ID. Yeah. Yeah. I think realistically, you know what? For this stuff, I don't know. I have a feeling I'll keep probably peeking at tutorials and following them. And I'm sure some of those will pop up, and then I'll start using them. No, that's how I expect from me that I'll start to make those connections. Actually, yeah, I watched a YouTube video last night, and it was like really an enormous node tree. And I think that was funny because like one of the first episodes, I think you were here for that, I was like, what's like a large node tree? And I tried to Google it, like tried looking for a large node tree. I couldn't find one. And then yesterday on YouTube last night, it was like this dude was going through his project, and it was huge. He had built out, it was like a node mother tree. It was massive. What was the project? Let me see. I could tell you. Oh, if you search here, let me. There was this guy on YouTube called PJ, PEEJ, and he was just going through he was going through he had built out like a motion graphics composition. It was like maybe, well, it was like a 30-second clip, but it was one of those nice motion graphics that you see with like assets that all like line together. He had integrated with like 3D elements that were like animating, and it was just pretty wild stuff. We'll get there soon. But yeah, I recommend you check out. That guy was pretty good. I mean, that was pro stuff. Not pretty good. It was pro. And then here, what? How are we doing on time? Okay, it is 9, which it was only like 45 minutes, but I do think we should take a pause here so we do catch back up on our breaks. So, before we go to break, here, hold up. Let me see. Let's make a merge. This is gonna be on the background. Yes. And then we're gonna merge. Doesn't have to make sense yet, but let's just merge these and then take a break. Oh, no, that's wrong. Not the mask. Oh. Huh? Okay, that's not necessary. There we go. Okay. Yes. Okay. Okay. We'll try to put it together a little bit in a second. In 5 minutes. BRB.
Alright, so I thought I'd break down.
All right. So I put the link to that video I was talking about in the chat right there. Huh. So it looks like the S transform doesn't have motion blur though. That's a spline transform. But can I add just a transform? Oops. Transform. I know that this one has the oh, maybe I can put it at the end here. I can. Oh, that's cool. Whoa, what just what just happened? Whoa. I think that was a glitch. No. Anyways, here, let's see if we put it here. The shape, I think it's reconnected now. I'm trying to see if I can actually, I was just curious to know if I could put on a motion blur to splines like this. Because I know, I mean, there's probably a better way to do motion blur than this, the way that I'm doing it. I'm doing it with, from a transform node, going into the settings and pressing motion blur. I think there's motion blur. There's an effect. Vector blur or something like that, but I'm not sure how it works. VBI. Oh. I don't know if vector blur, like, let's see. I don't think that's, I think it needs to be connected this way. So let's see, we got this. Can you turn this up? No, vector. I don't think that's it. Don't think so. But let's see, vector. So let's see, blur, motion blur. I think at the end of the S render, it's all the same. You can put whatever you want. But we've got directional blur, motion blur, motion blur. Motion blur. Add it here. Yeah, okay. So instead of that, you just have motion blur how you want. I wanted to get rid of those. It didn't come to me during the break. I was hoping it would like be a moment where I was like, aha, I know how to do it. I have an idea, but I have no idea how to get rid of these in the background here. Could I mask them? But then they won't duplicate, right? Oh, what am I doing? No. Wait. No, there isn't even like a mask. Huh. Whatever. Whatever. I didn't want to do that anyway. I don't even know what this is supposed to be. But let's move the whole thing into the corner and make it tiny. And there's just gonna be a little tiny thing in this. How does smooth motion look like instead of motion blur? I just noticed the node exists. Motion blur, here, let's put it here. Motion, smooth motion. And motion trails. I bet that's all. You know what? Let's try motion trails. And let's also try. Ooh, motion trails looks pretty sweet. And then there's also, you wanted to see motion. How does smooth motion? Smooth motion. Smooth motion doesn't seem to work. Oh, because we need to connect it with a channel. You have to select a channel. I don't think this is. Yeah, no, I don't think that's for something else. Don't know. I like motion trails though. What about and then this transform can make things even smaller. And it's gonna be just a little tiny element in this screen because I don't even know what this is. It's like an idea or a concept I've been trying to keep in my head. It's hard to keep all this stuff in your head when you're trying to learn just the fundamentals, but to have things motivated, that's the term, where it's like one thing is like, how do you even explain that? A motivated, you know, like the bee. The bee is motivated. Like this makes sense as a says bee, and then it looks like a bee. So those are like motivated. Is that the right term? Motivated? They're connected. They're things that like are coming from somewhere else for a reason. Really doing a good job at explaining this. Yeah, you get what I mean. Okay, you do. And then we have something. Motion blur, let's see. Something is terribly wrong. We've got for some reason it's making the background black. Okay, so something about this is making it black. Advanced composite gamma. Okay, there it is. Cool. Oh, but now this is messed up. No? All good? All good? All good. Yes. Oh, that looks pretty sweet. You know what? Let's have rotation. Yeah, cool. So this can just keep rotating. 30, have it rotate 100, 180. Oh, wait. Let's use a simple expression. Have it rotating just time, right? Time. That will just have it spin. I don't know what this is, but it's kind of cool. It's kind of hypnotizing. Could we do times sine? Time sine? No, that's not a thing. It's hypnotizing. Sine times time. That's not a thing. What am I trying to do? I want it to be like, or sine plus time plus sine times time? No, time sine. Is it just plus sine? No, that's not gonna work. That's not a thing either. What am I trying to do? I'm trying to get it to keep spinning like that, but then also have like a pulse to it. Oh, okay, I got an idea. What if we add just that same expression? And just yeah. Yeah. I do think that we want another transform. I think we want another transform here. We just can make another transform. And that will be, oh, we want this formula into here. Huh? Huh? Wait, oh, because it's this. I don't see anything. Wait, oh, because we're not on the right one. Keep. Oh, wait, what is happening? What is happening now? I made it negative though. What if I don't make it negative? Oh god. Ah! Ah! Oh, now it's a pendulum. Whoa, that really looks sweet though. It's so small. Let's make this larger. Make this back to 0.5. 0.5. Okay. Okay. And we could just move this over. Wait, how do we reposition it? Okay, this is how we can reposition it. Yeah, why is it so tiny? Okay, let's make it a little larger. It was so tiny because I thought this was like something we were just gonna keep off to the side. because it didn't make any sense. Like, what is this? But now, it still doesn't make sense. It's not motivated by anything, but it's cool. And why does it spin? It's like off axis for this spin. Oh God, how do we get it? Maybe sine times 2. Time times 2. Oh, and it's still spinning. That's sweet. You see, like, the thing, it's like, it's constantly spinning in that thing. This will be cool in the BRB screen because it's like so hypnotizing and satisfying to look at. I think this is a cool motion graphic. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this looks pretty sweet. How do we the only thing I'm trying to do is get it, because right now it's like rotating from here, only going like this is the semicircle, or half the circle that it's going over. I could just cheat, couldn't I? I'm gonna cheat. Yeah, why not? We're already working hard enough. Let's try and work smart. And just use a transform. Oh God. What? Oh. Right there? No, and then this thing goes way too high here. Oh, and then it cuts off. Wait, so I gotta fix this. I'm not doing it wrong. So this transform, what is happening here? Okay, that fixes it, right? No, now it's all messed up there. Hold up. Okay, now it's in the frame. So I just add another S transform, and do it from here. It's about 60. What even? Oh, maybe 30? You know, I could, if I understood what I was doing, it's probably something in one of these. Yeah, whatever. Working smarter, not harder. There we go. But still doesn't feel like it's like quite whatever. But yeah, like right there. No, that's 32. Okay, we're leaving it there. That's good, close enough. That's good. All right. Okay, I just had a cool idea. Oh, I don't know how to do it though. There was one effect that I wanted to play around with, and I feel like this is a motion graphic that's like kind of hypnotizing, and the effect that I saw was like using a invert color. And if we add this. Oh, this is gonna look sweet. Okay, and then it's at 0, and it's just like, and then it gets to like right here, and we could keyframe it. Keyframe it on, and then it starts swinging down, and then it keyframe it off, and this is just gonna look cool. Wait for it. Oh, doesn't look so cool. Needs some refinement, but let's see. I think if these things, if we go into keyframes here, move these, and then just sort of flash these twice. Are those selected? Yeah. Can I copy and paste? Copy, paste. Yeah? Yes. Okay, so control dragging duplicated them. And I think probably these two even closer. Oops. So like there. And here. Gonna look cool. Did that duplicate? No. Okay, there we go. I don't know what that is, but it's kind of hypnotizing. Or no, it's control drag works. And I wanted to make things more satisfying today, or more aesthetic. So instead of just black and white, which is like strobe light, let's apply a gradient. How do you do this? Here's another little side quest thing. How to apply a gradient. You just made the best thing ever. Yeah. I think it only gets better from here. I don't know if that's the best thing ever. But thanks. We got... I think this can be cooler if we get a nice gradient in here. And then we apply it to the color of the thing that we're making. So get some blue, and then let's get some other blue, and then let's get some other blue. Other blue. Should we get? Oh, kind of greeny, kind of green. So we have this, but so how do I do this? I want to apply, before messing with the invert, we want to apply this color. I don't know how to do this. Apply the color as a, apply this, like color these stars with this background node. I think it's like a mask. Like you make this as the mask. Oh, that was it. That was it. I got it. So this, yeah, this white stuff is just applied as a mask. And then we have what it's gonna look like. Oh, that's pretty trippy. That is trippy. This looks cool though. I feel like we're going places with this. Doesn't really, it's not really motivated by this bee at all though. That's the thing, but whatever. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we can just change it from here. Um, if we just change this thing right here. But what shape gives B? How about just the letter B? Or it could say B. It could be spelled out as B. But S, what do we have here to mess with? We've got S ellipse, S grid, S merge, S. Oh, there was an S jitter this whole time. Oh, maybe S outline. Oh, I think we just want this. We just want this in the thing, right? That will make this look better. No, that won't work because we're using this as a mask. So yeah, what is a bee looking motivated thing? We got S polygon. S polygon. So stupid. Wait, wait. Oh, is this another one of the? This is the thing. Oh. I don't get this pen tool. This is weird. That's like it has to be connected. Why don't they just make it like all the other pen tools out there? Why do they have to be? Why they have to do this? Yeah, that's kind of cool looking bee though. It looks like a, I mean, when it's spinning around, it's gonna just look like a butt. Can we make a minus? Can we subtract uh oh, okay, wait. This is it. Yeah. Okay. 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 Let's just look what that looks like. Oh, it looks stupid. It looks so dumb. Hmm. What if we... Hmm. What if we just do that? What? Okay. What if we don't? Hmm. Hmm? No. Size? Hmm. I say we just keep it as stars in the background. And we probably have to take off this inverted thing because it's too hypnotizing. We want this to be a satisfying BRB screen. I'm glad we tested it, but I'm gonna remove that. We want this thing to be connected to, oh yeah, the trick yesterday was going Control T. That switches them. Yeah. Cool. And then we've got another thing that we got to connect this all with. It was this thing, right? Yeah, don't forget we still had this. And we can, I think this is the time when we're supposed to add a backplate, whatever that's called, an underlay. Underlay? Is that what it's called? Under. Where was that? Remember that was called underlay, right? Just control. No. Control. Range. Give the bee an astronaut helmet. That way you make the bee star motivated. I like it. Oh my god. I don't know if I like it a lot. Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna do that. I don't think I'm gonna do that, but I really like this idea. I want to move away from this beat. I want to just get this done with and be able to move on. I know if I start that helmet, it's gonna turn into a whole thing. Let's see. We connect this like that. And this transform, we can move it. Oh, that doesn't work like that. The B. Jitter. We had the jitter. So we just do another transform again. There we go. And we never animated the bee itself. Oh, that's right. We had needed to make the wings flap. Right? The wings, I think this comes down to the... Uh-oh. The background, left wing. Oh, left wing, and then they merge together, and it's this. No? It's this? Oh, this is it. This is the full wing. So, left wing. And then this was the right wing. Right wing. And at some point we decided it's just our left, not the bee's left. And so the pivot, yeah, that's right. We want the pivot to be right at the base of the wing. Same for this one. Right there. And then we have, we'll start at the beginning, and this can just be fluttering back and forth. So start there, 4 frames, like there. You know what? The first one, I think probably we want there. That's it. Yeah, and then right wing, we're gonna start it at 10.4 like that. Keyframe, and then 4 frames forward. Gonna be negative. There we go. Oh yeah. And then we can go into spline editor. We want both of the wings selected here. Huh? Wait, what? Oh. Huh? Oh, so at some point I disconnected that? I don't want that disconnected. There we go. There we go. Right? Yeah, okay, cool, that's reconnected. So, select these two, yeah, so we can see them both. And then same dealy, we just do ping pong. And then we got fluttering wings, right? I think we want it a little closer. Yeah, and then put some motion blur. Oh yeah. Ramp up that motion blur. That's the right wing. Motion blur. Just ramp it up, right? We don't know what we're doing. Just slam it all the way. This is some Pixar level animation stuff going on. We could just animate the merges, but I feel like that's bad etiquette. I think we want to add a transform after the merge. Why is that? I mean, it would work. Couldn't? Huh? Oh wait, maybe not. Hold up, what's happening over here? And this thing is too big. I can't make that any smaller. Huh. Huh? Why? What? But wait, if I do a merge, a transform, does that move everything? Oh, that's interesting. Maybe I don't need these transforms right here. I don't know if you caught that, but like if I don't think I need to add these transforms, because like this merge is only merge 14. If I move it, it's only affecting the wing. It's only affecting this part of the node structure. It doesn't move all this stuff. So, and that's how I was using this transform right here. So I think, yeah, I don't need these transforms. And then, oh, yeah. So just to see what's going on. Right, and then I could label it this way. And then this is clear as a merge. Yeah, that makes sense. And then from here, oh wait, reset this to 0.5. That's in the right place. All right, so now we got our B, and we can perturb it, modify perturb, modifiers, turn it down. Actually, we just want this in the, we want to modify this perturb without it messing with position totally. Is that doing anything? I don't have a strength? Wait, it has to be, there has to be like some scale? Wait, it's like super slow. What? Huh? What? What the fuck? Wait, that's kind of cool. I kind of like that. But the problem with this is that it is going off the screen. So even if we do, if we make another transform, we make this thing much smaller. Oh no, it's there. Okay. I thought we were gonna lose it. Oh, now we really got this thing flying around looking like a bee. That's pretty good. I don't know. I'm happy with this. That's pretty sweet. Altogether, we made a bee. We made a bee. And I don't know what this thing is in the background, but oh, this one's kind of busted though. What's going on here? Not there. This. This, and then this is busted. Oh, I kept. Oh. Maybe it's this. I think it's. This is busted. I don't know what I did. Oh, okay. Okay, I fixed it. No, it's still doing a weird thing with the I don't even know how to describe what's going on there, but the pixels are they're all wrong. We got to fix the pixels. You can tell if you look at the pixels, they're wrong. Oh boy. Oh boy. At some point, this. So we had the jitter, and then we had it following a path, and that was it's still working. That's still working. And then we had the perturb, which works, and then oh, because this. That was it. You are masking a transform. Oh yeah, that was it. Yeah. That's right. Okay. Oh, and then it does a weird like turnaround thing. Okay. And so okay. Let's just try and how are we doing? Oh man, we're almost at 10. We ended up just working on this for how do I do this? I saw another trick where you can make a media out. You make media out. So we could sort of export all of these assets individually rather than merging them all together. To work on them on another section. You know what? I think we have to pause this, whatever is getting created here, and pick it up another. We gotta take it to tomorrow. No, I think it needs a day to sit. Let's see. This was only 10 pages today to get through here. So let's see if we can finish in quick. We've got the text1.center minus point. These are more modifier simple expressions, right? The expression, yeah. So this is similar to the previous expression, minus 0.1. If you want to define this simple expression returns text instead of a number or point. Text 1. So, oh. Text is the color space. So the string inside the quotes is concatenated, so combined with the metadata string. Perhaps returning color space sRGB. Okay, text, and then you could have all this stuff, which this returns a much larger text, perhaps something like when it was rendered on the computer RN. Oh, okay. All right. os.date. The OS library can pull various information about the computer. The computer in the previous example, os.date, gets the date and time in hours, minutes. os.date, hours, minutes, okay. Okay, so this is just for, like, I guess, like next level organization. And then os.getEnv, computer name. Any environment variable can be read by os.getEnv. In this case, the computer name and operating system. Same for super next level organization. And then to get a new line in the text, -n is used. Various attributes from the comp can be accessed with the comp variable, like the file name expressed as the UNC path. Same dealio is /n for a new line. And then tip, when working with long, simple expressions, it may be helpful to drag the inspector panel out to make it wider, or to copy and paste from a text editor to the console. And then after setting an expression that generates animations, you can open the spline editor to view the values plotted out over time. This is a good way to check how your simple expression evaluates over time. Wait, I do want to see that. And then for more information about writing simple expressions, see the Fusion Studio scripting guide and the official Lua documentation. Pick whipping, we didn't do any pick whip. That's actually a pretty straightforward thing. I saw people, that's how a lot of people tie together things. With a simple expression field, open a plus. So, scared to do this, but yeah. So that's the pick whip. This is the pick whip. It can connect like that. Now blend cone is the same. Or, which doesn't make any sense. Actually, that's kind of cool. That's a cool thing to connect to. As it gets smaller, it goes out of focus. Or it fades away. That's kind of cool. Pick whipping to create an expression. So yeah, you can pick whip, connect things together that way. Simple expressions can also be created and edited within the spline editor. Right click on the parameter in the spline editor and select set simple expression from the context menu. The simple expression will be plotted in the spline editor, allowing you to see the result over time. That's what I wanted to see. I wanted to see this thing, no, these things. I want to see this. If I just select the stuff that's keyframed and then look at it in the here. That's cool. You can see what the what they're doing. I think it's also, was this also part of it? No. Whoa. Oh, that's the thing. I was looking for that. This is what I'm looking for. That is cool. So you can see the the crazy formula. That's what it looks like. That's the maths. Wow, that's pretty cool. Is it? Maybe. Now, I feel like we should make it run for 22,000 frames and see if it slows down or what. Why is it getting so slow? I think it's because it's time, because the time gets huge. The time is like 100. Oh, so it gets slower over time. That's cool. So we wanted to make this thing 5 minutes, didn't we? Oh boy. Is that 5 minutes? Or 5 seconds? That's 1 minute. Get to here, right? And save this. And then, how many frames is 5 minutes? So 5 minutes is 9,000 frames. So at 9,000, yeah, we'll start to see. Oh, after just like 2,000 frames, it starts to slow down. But anyways, we're gonna pick this up tomorrow. Oh my God, we didn't. How far did we get? I feel like we read through like 6 pages today. We got through 1468. Where did we start? 1468. Oh, we got through 8 pages today. Nice. Oh boy. But we got this. We got all this. Yeah, that we maxed out the value of those 8 pages. We were inspired by those 8 pages just to the far reaches of VFX, motion graphics, motion graphics gold. But I think we gotta leave this as it is and try to continue it tomorrow. I like how I went into today though. I was like, all right, I'm gonna make some like minimal text, and it's just gonna look good and simple. And then we're here and we're like animating a bumblebee, and then we have like this crazy duplicated thing. We have bee text that is motivated to look like a bee flying across the screen. I like where this is going. Is what I'm saying. We're gonna. I think we pause it 8 pages through, and we finish this tomorrow, and then we can finish this. Try to finish this BRB screen, and then we can make a new composition and continue the next chapter, which is about. It's pretty straightforward. Next stuff is just preferences. So I think it's back to just simple stuff. Maybe. Flow. VR headsets? Ooh. Alright. Alright. Cool. Well, that's fun. This is getting fun now that we know the fundamentals. Nice hanging out. Thanks for the help. I will see you tomorrow for part 3 of this BRB screen. Thank you. I'll see you.